welcome back to my channel. My name is Bay, also known as Spiritual Intellect 777. I am your host, and today we're going to be doing a video about my child is asleep, so it's video time. So I've been feeling very just up and down. There's been a lot of chaos going on, I feel like, and not particularly it may not be physical, like you may not be experiencing things physically in your life, like there may not be any physical ailments, or maybe you do. I'm getting like a mix of both. I'm getting like some people's situations, this may be physical, maybe you are going through you know, trouble with jobs, trouble with home, trouble with work. I said that already. Trouble with jobs, maybe you can't find a job, or maybe you're having trouble at your job and it's creating like maybe a lack of balance for your work and home life, as well as I'm getting like maybe something's going on in your home life. Maybe you have family members, or you're living with somebody. Maybe you have a roommate who's like a total slob, or maybe you're connected to like family who is toxic, or maybe you're dealing with something like you have an issue with your landlord, or I'm getting like something going on with home as well. I'm getting like all avenues of life. Like I'm feeling like it's a lot of chaos going on within life right now for a lot of the collective. Like it's just been like, like, you know how you like sometimes you just want to scream. Like I'm feeling like a lot of people just want to, like, I'm feeling a lot of rage, like a lot of anger, and just uncertainty, and it's causing mental anguish for a lot of people, more so than anything is what I'm feeling like, and emotional like distress. There may be like a lot of high and lows that the collective is going through. Like you may feel like one day you're happy, or like even it doesn't even have to be within a day, like maybe you're feeling a lot of emotions all throughout the day. Like one day you're happy, 1 minute you're happy, the next minute you're like thinking about past stuff, and you kind of get like, I don't know, just like this I don't know, just like this emotional ball. You like you ever feel like you just have like emotion, you like you have a bunch of emotions within inside of you, but you can't express, you know, all of which one you're feeling. So it's just like this clusterfuck of like emotions, or like this ball of, or like this weight just sitting on you. That's kind of what I'm feeling like is happening. I'm also getting maybe you're having trouble with like your relationship. I'm just feeling like it's a lot of like, and it might not even be, it might be a platonic relationship as well. Like you may be having trouble with your friends. Maybe you feel like a lot of things are like kind of changing for you. Like you're not the same, but you're trying to maybe go back to those same patterns, or you're trying to fix going back to those same patterns, but you don't know, you don't have like a idea of what and how you should be moving. So I just feel like it's just a lot of anguish. I'm getting like a lot of just mental back and forth, and it's causing a lot of trouble for a lot of people. So my child just came back in, and she about to go back to sleep though, so it's okay. Cause she be on one. But that's just basically what I'm getting. Like I'm just feeling like a lot going on. Okay, a lot going on. I'm just not getting that. I'm getting like that people are trying to I'm just getting like a lot of people, a lot of things trying to come at you while you are trying to make changes for yourself for the better, is what I'm getting. Like, you're trying to basically step into your star character, your star energy, your main character energy. And this can be for, and this is for a man or a woman, okay? You can be a star and be a man. You can be a star, obviously, and be a woman. It really doesn't matter. You know, and you can be causing this, or somebody else can be causing this to you. It just depends on basically who's watching. Sometimes people cross-watch, you know. Sometimes people are watching to see you being nosy. You know, you trying to see what basically that person that you messing with got going on. Mind your fucking business. And get the fuck out of here. Because that's not your business. Go figure out what you need to do so that you can get on that level. Because the only thing, and I'm feeling like a lot of people, a lot of dark entities, I feel like are trying to stop a lot of people shine. Like, you ever been in a situation where you're having a really good day, you're feeling really good, and you talk to somebody that you feel like is trustworthy towards you, or you have some great news, like really good news, really good things happening in your life, and you want to share it, and you are and you go ahead and you share it with like maybe a family member, or maybe a close friend, or even a spouse. You know, maybe you're in a relationship or whatever. And once you share that news, it's like how you envision somebody being happy for you, how you envision the reaction is nothing like you thought it would be. That's what I'm getting. Like, that scenario, but it's like repeating, like the emotional anguish of that person who is feeling like the person whose life is going well. Like the emotional reaction is like on constant loop, like it's on a loop basically, where I feel like maybe a lot of people are, or a lot of entities, and it can just be, it can be a lot of people, like it can be a lot of people that you don't even know, especially if you're in the limelight, you're in the spotlight. It can be, and I'm not going to say a lot of people because I don't want to scare you guys, I don't want to trick you, and I don't want you to be in survival mode or in defense mode, basically, especially for people who don't deserve that. But it's kind of like a situation where you have to be discerning and stay on your P's and Q's. Watch basically, you know, who you're telling your business to. Honestly, watch people's reactions, and try to pay attention to the energy, because sometimes you won't even notice the energy shift. But if you are a person that's kind of tapped into yourself, you definitely will. Especially if it's somebody that you thought was supposed to be, you know how you have like friends or like family that you thought you were really like close to, who, even spouses who you used to tell everything to. What I'm learning is, and what I have learned is, a lot of people do not want you to do better than them. They're okay if you're doing well, and it's not basically amounting to what they think is basically good, like, you know, for them. But if you're getting things, you're moving into spaces, you're moving into places that are better or are of higher vibration than what they even have going on, I feel like sometimes you have people who will not be happy for you. They will just try to pretty much, they'll smile in your face, honestly, and then the next thing you know, things will start like spiraling, or shit will start going downhill. And it may not even be like, you know, within, you know, your physical being. Maybe it may just be within your emotional, your mental being. Like, maybe you start going through, maybe you just found out that you got a new job. You found out that this, not you found out, maybe you got a new job, right? You're getting paid better. Maybe they're giving you a company car, you know, maybe they're setting you up, basically. Maybe they're reimbursing you for a move or something like that. You know, you're just having, and maybe, you know, you also are just seeing a lot of money flow. Maybe you have been just having a lot of good, good karma. Maybe you just have been having a lot of fun in your life, or you're just experiencing a lot of good luck. Maybe you're experiencing a sense of ease, a sense of peace. and good things just start happening for you. Maybe, obviously when you get that new job and you start moving, obviously you get a new house, so maybe you get, maybe you're getting this like big break pretty much, or it may not even be a big break. Maybe you just are setting into a place of healing, and then you tell somebody, you tell somebody who you think is like, gonna be so happy for you, because you're just so happy that you can't even contain yourself and you just want to share with the world. But instead of sharing with the world, you share with somebody that you feel like you can trust and that's close to you. But then, once you share that, you're so much on a high. It can go either way, right? It can go where you're so much on this high that you don't even realize that when you told that person, they weren't as happy for you as you thought that they would be, or as they were supposed to be, and the energy shifted and you didn't even notice. Things changed in your relationship and you didn't even notice. So maybe they start off being, it can start off being a good day with them or whatever. You can start off having a good day, and then you receive this good news, you tell somebody about this good news, and just like that, the energy is shifting, and now you're feeling like weighed down, or now you're feeling like you have all this stress, you don't know what to do, and you have really no reason to be stressed, right? Or you're just feeling like defeated for some reason, or you're feeling depressed out of nowhere, or you're like looking into the past, but your future is like already so bright that you really don't even need to be like harping on that. That can just be negative energy that people are sending you, honestly. People can, jealousy is a disease, honestly, and envy is truly a bitch. People will do a lot in order to basically make you feel like you don't deserve basically what you are getting, especially if you have went from being in a tough spot to being now in like a higher place in life. A lot of people don't like to see that. I'm just gonna be honest. Especially if they are still in that rut, especially if they are still not seeing basically things change for them, if they are stagnant. Or maybe you did notice the shift, like I said, it can go two ways. It can be, it's two sides of the coin. So maybe things did go basically how, maybe you did notice the shift in how things changed. Maybe they're trying to put on a happy face and they're trying to act like they're happy for you, but you can tell and you can see from the shift that what they're trying to portray is totally different from basically the energy. And one thing you cannot switch, one thing you cannot deny, you cannot change really. Well, you can change it, but one thing you cannot mask, that's the word I'm looking for. One thing you cannot mask is negative energy. Especially when you are in positive energy, when you are at a high vibration and you have somebody who's at a low vibration and they're trying to pretty much bring you down, but they're trying to mask it as if basically they're happy for you and they're just happy, period. You might as well just go ahead and disconnect yourself from them. You might as well just go ahead and just stop talking to them. You're gonna end up having to dissociate from them, and I'm just being honest. And it may not be a person that you can dissociate from. It may be a person that you can dissociate from. It may not be a person that you can dissociate from. It may be a person that you don't even know. Especially if you're in a line with spotlight, like I said before. Because sometimes you don't know these people, but they are so envious basically of the energy that you provide, that you ensue, that you portray, that they just want to just throw you black magic, throw you bad. And some people do this purposely, and some people don't even realize they're doing this, it really depends on the situation and pretty much, the person, because some people, they've been through a lot of trauma and they don't know how to overcome their trauma, so they project and portray basically their trauma onto you. So if they cannot basically, because they're not seeing good in their life, they are envious and they don't want to basically see the good in yours. They don't want you to be doing better than them, simply put. And like I said, maybe you did see this, maybe you did feel this. So the best thing you can do is dissociate from that person, give that person some space, or you can actually, you know, talk to that person. But if they're hiding it, honestly, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to tell you the truth. Just going to be honest. If they're hiding what basically, you know, how they're feeling on the inside, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to tell you the truth. They're not going to tell you how they're feeling really about the situation, because they're already showing you that they're a liar. They're already showing you that basically they don't want you to be doing better than them. They don't want you to be doing really well. They want you to stay where they're at or lower. They don't want you to basically go higher than them. So it's really best for you to try to do what's, well, do what's best for you. And that ensues, like I said, disconnecting from them and cleansing yourself, as well as turning to your spirit guides, your spirit angels, turning to who you decide, or who you have provided as your guide, you know, the universe, whoever you basically, you know, you turn to, whoever your higher power of realm is, whoever you believe in, whatever your faith lies in, that's who you really need to turn to. And honestly, give thanks for and to them for allowing you to basically see, especially if you see it, you know, allowing you to realize basically, especially once you feel that negative energy, once you feel energy that you really know, that you know in your heart is not yours, it's best for you to basically just try to dismiss yourself from that situation. And the best thing you can do is cleanse yourself, honestly. Cleanse yourself. And you can do this through, you know, through any type of way, you know, however you choose to basically spiritually cleanse yourself. You know, sage, I know there's other few things basically, but my mind is having a brain fart, which it does often. So there it is. But yeah, sage just really popped into my mind because that's what I typically utilize to cleanse myself. That, and I cleanse a lot of spiritual baths, showers, stuff like that, as well as like egg cleanses, prayer helps so much. Oh my god. Like when you're feeling really down and out, honestly, and this is something that I'm also working on, pray to your God, and ask for clarification, as well as ask for banishment of these negative spirits, negative entities, monitoring spirits, observers, banishment of things like that, banishment of negative people in your life who are not genuinely happy for you, banishment for people who are not sharing and showing you genuine love and support, reciprocity. Banish them, okay? Get away from them, because all you're gonna see is your mindset is gonna spiral back down into like negativity, and then because of that, because your mindset is going to spiral down back into negativity, you're going to see your outer look especially become negative as well. Very, very difficult. Honestly, I'm a person who goes through high highs and low lows, so it's very difficult sometimes to be balanced, and to, especially when you are in that negative mindset, to push yourself out of it, because honestly, that's what you have to do. You have to push yourself out of negative mindsets, negative moods, and just negativity, period, because I feel like that's a lot of, sometimes it's yourself, sometimes it can be you who actually is providing these negative thoughts and, you know, this negative mindset. It can be you, but sometimes it's also people who are projecting onto you. Sometimes it's people who are sending that negative energy to you. So it's really up to you to basically stay strong, self-aware, resilient, and spiritually in check, because it's not easy. It's not easy, especially, you know, in this game of life is not easy. So walking in faith is definitely, to me, not easy. You know, once you have a clearer mind and you have this inner knowing, it gets easier, but that does not mean it is easy. Okay? And I hate when people say, and I'm not even going to say hate is a strong word, and I try not to use it, but I dislike when people say, oh, don't say, you know, don't basically place, or don't acknowledge that things can be hard. They can be. So you acknowledging that, I feel like, is okay, but I feel like you have to back it up with basically resilience and strength. So yeah, this journey or this situation that I'm going through might be difficult, but I know that through positivity, through a better mindset, and through my strength and resilience, I'm gonna follow through. I'm gonna get through it because I'm capable, I'm strong, and I have a team behind me. You know, things like that. Positive words of affirmation, because I'm a person that when I'm going through those negative, those low lows, sometimes I fall for, you know, sometimes I let that devil get me. You know, it's weighing on my damn back. And I'm not basically saying, you know, I'm saying negative things, and it's only going to come true in the spirit, in the physical realm. So in the 3D. So it's best basically that you do what's needed for you and try to find some balance within this freaking chaotic time, okay? So I will see you guys later. That is all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay strong, stay powerful, stay in your limelight, and you are going to be doing great, my dear. And that is for men and women. It doesn't matter who you are, no matter the gender. I feel like if you have been trying to basically achieve something for a while, you've been in like a lot of mental turmoil, physical turmoil, you've just been experiencing a lot of lows. Now is the time for the highs, okay? Try to maintain a positive spirit, a positive mindset. Don't be afraid to sometimes get that negative out as well as the positive. Like, you know, you have to get both of them out, and it has to be a balance. So try to counteract that negative with a positive. You know, don't just let that negative be set in stone. Counteract it. I will see you guys later. I hope you guys have a wonderful, glorious day, and I love you all. Bye.